Last few months, the FBI updated its list of the 10 most wanted. Ruja Ignatova, the 42-year-old queen of cryptocurrency known to countless cryptocurrency investors, made the list, becoming the first woman on the list to be wanted.
Welcome to Thanks God It's Payday, the channel that talk all about money.
And here's the story of the queen of cryptocurrency. It has been almost 3 years since the fraudulent virtual currency OneCoin, created by Ruja Ignatova, was uncovered. But the mastermind behind it, who had created a myth of more than 4 billion euros in OneCoin on her own, has disappeared for 5 years. With her disappearance came the huge sums of money that millions of investors in OneCoin around the world had invested along with her. This time, the FBI is offering a $100,000 reward for the help of worldwide citizens to find the woman who has absconded with the huge sum of money. Looking back at her miraculous empty glove fraud operation over the years only makes one marvel at the wonder of it all. Ruja Ignatova came from a Bulgarian working-class family, and her family emigrated to Germany. Her own brother, who later became a key helper in opening up her vast fraud business, and the two siblings grew up to be self-expressive and sociable, with brilliant minds. Probably related to her family upbringing, when Ruja was young, her classmates claimed that the beauty-loving girl often displayed a love of money and high-end material things, often pretending to be a rich young lady from a privileged background to fellow students who were unfamiliar with her. Growing up, Ruja Ignatova successfully enrolled in a series of prestigious schools to study finance and law, the most promising fields, and managed to graduate with a diploma from Oxford University, one of the world's leading universities. With her high level of education, convincing personal charm, and good looks, she rose through the ranks at a rocketing pace in her field of expertise by becoming CEO and CFO of the largest fund management company in Bulgaria in her early 30s. She could have continued on this path, building up her wealth and personal resources. However, she was not satisfied with this and wanted to create her own company, where she would not work for anyone and where all the profit would be her own. And her first step was to think of scamming her way. In 2012, she and her father teamed up to buy a Bulgarian company that had been declared bankrupt. Their aim was not to bring the company back from the dead by running it and attracting investment, but to make a wave of quick money as soon as they'd taken over the company. Once the company was transferred into their name, the two used their knowledge of financial law to disguise the company's finances and accounts as if everything was in order and even making a profit. They then searched for a buyer who would be happy to buy the company. In their eyes, the company was on the rise and had a future, but in reality, it was a shell that was on the verge of collapse. But whether it was the insiders who saw the flaw in the deal, or the buyers who discovered the truth afterwards, the lie was eventually exposed and the father and daughter were convicted of fraud. But given that they were first-time offenders and did not cause too much of a problem, the court gave them a 2-year suspended sentence. The two soon emerged from this fraud scandal and were successfully reinstated as good citizens. Wait, long, see the progress bar below? There got to be more coming. But the fall from this first scam did not deter this woman from committing another crime. She thought that once again, she would do something big and would learn from her first mistake to make the second one even more seamless. As a matter of fact, she pulled in her own brother and another professional who specialized in pyramid schemes to catch a wave of virtual currency money spinning madness in the spring of investment when virtual currencies came out of nowhere 10 years ago. She founded the company OneCoin. With all the virtual currencies coming out and Bitcoin dominating the market, Ruja has an ambitious slogan: "We are the Bitcoin killers." She and her company OneCoin claim that their OneCoin captures the largest potential market for future cryptocurrencies and could completely replace Bitcoin, inheriting Bitcoin's decentralized, algorithmically determined stock and KYC, and recorded transactions for government recognition of these iconic features of cryptocurrencies. OneCoin is also fully backed by blockchain technology, with tokens that conform to decentralized characteristics, are unique and sufficiently secure. By then, the first spurt of investment returns caused by Bitcoin had caused the entire global market to look at virtual currencies differently, and later investors who could no longer harvest the first wave of leaks turned their attention to other cryptocurrencies that were just emerging and had as much potential as Bitcoin in its early days. Ruja and her OneCoin are a powerful emerging force in this rush of new coins to make a name for themselves. They have witnessed the crazy growth of those numbers and have been caught up in the same great excitement as the former Bitcoin buyers. And Ruja, who is the face of the virtual currency, has attracted countless raving fans with her shiny image of a breakout star, in which she has backed heavily for her OneCoin. How did one person manage to achieve such a magical outcome? With her high level of education, her early career in the financial sector, her eloquence, and her celebrity friends, Ruja Ignatova has created an almost godlike image of perfection. She is known as the cryptocurrency queen. She is an expert on cryptocurrencies and always wears the title doctor in her seminars, encouraging interested investors to invest rationally, to understand how cryptocurrencies work, and not to blindly follow the crowd.
Knowledge.
She attends the world's economic expert forums, where she presents her views on the infinite market for cryptocurrencies and endorses her own OneCoin. And as her audience of believers grow, early investors who got into OneCoin saw their money multiply several times over on the official website, experiencing the ecstasy and excitement of being part of the first wave of Bitcoin users back in the day. This frenzied income was mirrored by her steady, elegant presence on the global stage, talking about the wonders of OneCoin, and no one would have doubted this wise and chatty woman. No one would have examined the authenticity of those digital figures on the website. By 2017, thanks to this Pandora's box-like magic effect, Ruja Ignatova had accumulated billions of dollars. In China alone, OneCoin received a huge amount of money from China investors of $2 billion USD. However, behind this miracle success, myth is the fact that OneCoin has no relevant blockchain technical support, and the tokens offered do not meet the characteristics of decentralization. Only the SQL database of the shelved website and the information can be easily modified, which does not match the definition of blockchain as unmodifiable. In other words, OneCoin has absolutely nothing to do with blockchain and is not considered a cryptocurrency at all. All the slogans about Bitcoin killer were invented by Ruja Ignatova and her team to fool people. OneCoin is not even close to being a cryptocurrency. It can't compare to Dogecoin, let alone Bitcoin. Let's just hope she'll be caught soon and give her victims an explanation.